sex in the muddy water.
You are back? I was asking you about the prostitution. Would you like to continue that conversation? So you told me that prostitution is bad, and you expressed that whoever encourages you to do prostitution, you wouldn't follow their example or advice, correct?
I remember the verse. You're going to bring out the verse?
Yeah, tell me the verse.
Pay them their sum. Pay them their sum.
So who are
You
they?
marry them.
Who are they?
The women you marry.
Does it say the woman you are married?
Okay, bring it out.
No, you show me. You said you remember. You said you remember it. If you don't remember it, it's absolutely fine. I open it up. So do you remember it or you don't?
Bring it out.
Do you remember it or you don't?
don't.
You don't remember it. That's fine. That's fine. Next time, don't lie.
Okay, my bad. I apologize for lying.
And also forbidden to you are all married women except those right hand possess. So you can't have sex with the married woman, but you can have sex. But you can have sex.
In the society, you're not sincere.
Yeah, okay.
You're doing that for money. All of that for money. We know that. We know that.
Police is over there. Why don't you go to the police and then tell them I am
I
terrorist?
don't need to.
Why?
I just
Why
need to
don't you
go
follow
to
the law of
society.
the land? Go and tell the police.
I need
Go
to
and tell the
go to
police.
society. That's enough.
Because you know you are lying.
No, because you are a liar.
Because you know you are lying.
No, I'm no liar, Allah.
You are
I'm saying the
lying.
truth.
You've got beautiful
Why did you
lying
sacrifice
face.
your glasses for
You've got
Why did you
beautiful
sacrifice for
lying face. So
Jesus doesn't deserve that.
and also forbidden to
You
you
are a
are
terrorist
all
to rise Muslims anyway.
married women
No, that-
except those your right hand possess. So you can have sex with a married woman who you captive from the war.
Okay.
Is that okay so far?
Yeah, you're reading it right.
Is that okay so far?
What?
Is it all right to have sex with a married woman?
Have sex with a married woman? What do you mean? You married her?
No, someone else is married to woman. You are having sex with her.
No, you can't.
But I just read the verse to you.
Yeah, if she's a captive.
But doesn't matter. She's still married.
What? It said there if she's a captive.
But she's still married. Her husband is there. She's still married.
Okay.
Is that okay?
It's what's it called?
So is it all right? Is it all right to someone to have sex with your mom? Because your mom is still married. Your mom is still married. She's been taken captive in a war. Is that all right?
My mom is what? Married?
Is it all right for someone to captive your mom and she's married and then have sex with your mom in front of her husband? It's not right. Is it right or not?
Not right. Wrong.
So, in that case, first part of the Surah 4, verse 24, you are disagreeing with that, correct?
Okay, carry on.
So, correct? So you are disagreeing what Allah is saying in Surah 4, verse 24, first sentence.
I want to talk about prostitution. Why tell
Yeah, we are coming to that. We are coming to that.
Why talk
So,
about this?
so far, you are disagreeing with the word of Allah that you shouldn't have sex with a married woman.
Yeah, you shouldn't.
You shouldn't. Allah is a lie. Allah is a bad guy. He's bad guy. This is the decree of Allah upon you. And lawful to you are all behind this. That you seek them with your property, desiring chastity, not unlawful sexual intercourse. So, for whatever you enjoy, from them, give their due. Thank you. Give their due of money. Surah 4:24. Thank you, sorry. 4:24.
We got so much to do, and it costs me money.
Okay, which translation are you doing?
I'm reading Sahih International, but whatever you have. Do you have
Which
Arabic?
one do you have?
I've got Sahih International.
Sahih what?
Sahih International. Whatever. Which one you have?
Yeah, Sahih International, yeah?
Yeah. Which one do you have?
Yeah, I'm trying to get the Sahih International one.
No, you can get other one. It's absolutely fine.
No, I want to read your one.
Okay. It's not my one. It's Muslim one.
No, the one you have, not your
Okay.
one, as in your one.
Okay.
Okay, yeah. Start from the beginning. 424, yeah?
24. I read the first part to you.
Okay.
You disagreed with the first part.
And also prohibit to you are all married women except those your right hand possesses.
So that means you can have sex with the married woman.
This is the credible okay, unlawful to you. Okay, unlawful to you are orders beyond these, provided that you seek them in marriage with gifts from your property, desiring chastity and not unlawful sexual intercourse. So whatever you enjoy of marriage from them, give them their due compensation as an obligation. And there is no blame upon you for you mutually agree to beyond the obligation. Okay, all right. Yeah, okay, carry on. I read it for you.
Tell me. Tell me, what is it you are paying them?
Okay, where does it say
What
here?
is it you are enjoying from them and then paying
Marriage,
for it?
marriage.
Where does it say marriage? Where is the Arabic word zawaj there?
So,
Can you point out the Arabic word zawaj to me?
It's not necessarily only zawaj meaning the marriage. It's like when you say engaged and married.
Let me read you something. This will help you to understand the
you
context.
said I'm trying to look for the Arabic.
Yeah, so find the zawaj and then I'm going to read you something, okay? So listen this one. Some of the companions of an apostle were reluctant to have intercourse with the female captives in the presence of their husbands who were unbelievers. So Allah,
not talking about-
Allah the Exalted sent down the Quranic verse, and all married women are to you, unto you, save those whom your right hand possess. This is to say, they are lawful to them when they complete their waiting period. So the thing you disagreed that having sex with your mom in front of her husband is actually Islamic. Now make your point.
Okay, you said, okay, we're talking about marriage here, yes? We're not talking about
We are talking about nikah, prostitution.
okay, yeah? So here it says
Where is the Arabic word zawaj is
that
used?
you seek them in marriage,
No.
yeah? That you seek them
Yeah.
in marriage.
No, where is it? Marriage is in parentheses. It's in Arabic?
Yeah, but let me
It's
let
not
me
in
explain
Arabic.
something. Let me explain something
Yeah.
to you, yeah?
Yeah.
The Quran has got a format. When it's speaking about stuff, there doesn't have to necessarily be a word, like you said, a specific word to explain this a specific situation. Islam, some ayat, some verses, you understand them through a context. Here, with the tafsir and with the knowledge of people that understand Arabic, the shuyukh and stuff, they found out from this ayah that is talking about the context of getting married, marriage. So there's nothing to do with prostitution. Here is saying when you come forward to a woman with the intention of marriage.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I am afraid to tell
where
you.
he is
I
saying-
am afraid to tell you.
Yeah.
Your Allah is very much disappointed by you right now
Why?
because the way you butchered, because of the. It's not funny. Allah is disappointed by you, and you are laughing at that.
Okay.
Because the way
Yeah.
you butchered what the verse is saying.
You eat
So first of all, word of Allah is well explained, well detailed according to you. Allah
say that
supposed to
again,
be.
say that
Word of Allah
Yeah.
is well detailed, well explained.
Yes.
Allah is supposed to be the best communicator,
Yeah.
but Allah fails to use the word zawaj there for the marriage, but Allah uses the word nikah, which is only used in the context of sexual intercourse, okay? And then it talks about,
Zawaj.
and then it talks about,
What is the
and also forbidden to you are all
verse?
nikah
Yeah. What does nikah
except sexual intercourse.
Right.
except those your right hand possess. And then you move on, it says, oh, with those your right hand possess, what you do with them, you pay them the pleasure for the pleasure you receive from them.
Sometimes you say something.
So what kind of pleasure you receive from your wife? Is that because she washes your socks? Or is that because you have sex with her and then you pay for her? According to Islamic tradition, okay, this verse is linked with something called muta. Muta is prostitution. And you say prostitution is ugly in any form or any shape. But now, that's what your Allah is ordering.
You're using the English translation, but when I give you English translation, you're saying it's not a
Show
translation.
me the in Arabic where it is talking about marriage and then giving your wife the dowry. Where does it say to give your wife the dowry?
Here, the context is saying.
Where did you get the context?
No, it's different.
That's not the context,
Yeah,
that's the
yeah,
verse.
international.
That's the verse, that's not the context. I gave you the background of the verse.
Yeah.
I gave you the background of the verse. So that doesn't link with the what is the background. So breathe out,
Okay, is this a right translation or no?
Mr. Muslim. Breathe out, breathe in, relax, pull yourself together, give me proper answer. Ready? Give me your answer.
I just said it.
Are you using the translation, the English translation?
I'm using the English
Do you
translation.
accept it?
Not perfect, but yes.
So you don't accept the English translation perfectly, but yes.
Yeah.
But you're still using it in order for you to
Because
make
I live in England,
Yeah.
people speak here in English. There are some people who's got second language,
Yeah.
and there are some protected group who is trying to force their language into this country. That's different matter. So if the verse is saying to you,
Yeah.
marriage,
Yeah.
be kind enough,
Yeah.
because in the translation it is in parentheses. That means
That's
it
the
is not.
context.
That means it is not in the Arabic. That means it is not in the Arabic.
like I said.
If it is talking about the marriage, please point with the Arabic word zawaj there, as well as,
But the
oh, it's not
but
there.
the
Okay, it's not there.
But the context is there. The context is speaking about marriage.
How did you come to that conclusion?
Tafsir,
Quran have their
that's how
different
Quran is.
meaning though.
Sorry, how did they come to that conclusion?
Okay, who understands the Quran the best?
Muhammad.
And his Sahaba, the people that follow them.
So I'll tell you
But
what.
they spoke Arabic, yeah?
Muhammad and Sahabais, okay?
Yeah, they spoke Arabic.
So Muhammad is your best scholar ever.
Of course, yeah.
After Muhammad, you've got the
The
Sahabais.
Sahaba, the
Okay?
Mufassirin, the Sahaba.
Yeah. So listen. This is what Sahabais are asking your best scholar Muhammad.
Yeah.
Okay, listen. Some of the
Because I don't have the references. What was the
Abu
reference
Dawud 21:15.
for this? Abu
Some
Dawud.
of the companions of the apostles of Allah. Sorry. Some of the
Dawud
companions.
for what?
Abu Dawud 21:15.
21:15.
21:50. Some of the companions of Apostle of Allah were reluctant to have sexual intercourse with the female captives in the presence of their husband,
Phone died.
who were unbelievers. Look, even the companions of Muhammad are much better than Allah and Muhammad. So they went to Muhammad, they said, so Allah exalted, sent down the Quranic verse, and all married women unto you, save those whom your right hand possess.
To be honest,
This is to say they were lawful for them.
Is there hadith? Is it Sahih?
Dawud 21,
Is it Sahih?
21
What was
50.
his grade?
I think Sahih, it's here.
Okay, what website is it? Okay, where does it say Sahih? Sahih. Okay, what website is this?
This is the screenshot for the hadith.
Who made the grading? You know who made the grading?
Oh, so that's gonna change it.
Yeah, of course.
That's gonna change.
But
Okay.
it depends, no, because
Give me
I
the
want to understand the hadith.
give me the background. What was happening when Surah 424 came?
424, the nikah one.
Yeah. So what was happening? So thank you first of all saying nikah one, not the zawaj one.
Nikah, zawaj, same thing.
They are not the same
Yes,
thing.
it is.
They are not the same thing.
Nikah, zawaj, same.
They are not the same thing.
You're playing with the words.
give me
How's it
the
not the same thing?
give me the background for the 424.
Verse 424.
Yeah.
I don't need to give you the context. You know why? The Sahaba already gave it in the tafsir.
Yeah, I read it to you,
Yeah.
and in that context, it's saying you can have sex with the woman
Yeah.
whose husband is there in front of them. That's what it is saying.
But we're talking about prostitution. We're
Yeah,
not talking about
and then it says pay them whatever you enjoy them, pay them for
That's
it.
about the marriage. People that you're gonna
It's not
marry.
about the marriage where it says marriage.
I showed you in the context.
No.
Yeah, of marriage.
No,
yeah.
that's in parentheses.
You enjoy of marriage?
No, it's nikah.
Yeah, but the parentheses.
So what do you enjoy? Okay, let's put in practice. Let's say it's marriage. Okay?
It's marriage.
So you are paying.
When you come-
You are listen. You are having sex. You are having sex. This married woman in front of her husband.
No, that's a different.
I get
section.
no. It's the same surah.
No,
It's the same.
It's the same ayah, not surah. Ayah. Say it, ayah, not surah.
It's the same verse. Okay.
Same verse. Yes.
So, identifying who are those women, okay? So, the woman who you captive, you take captive, you are allowed to have sex with them in front of their husband. While husband is alive, you are and standing there, you are having sex with them. And if you identify that as a marriage, okay, what is it you are enjoying from that? If you are identifying that as a marriage, okay, what is it that you are enjoying that you need to pay for the pleasure you receive? Is that because your wife, the one who you just had sex in front of her husband, washed your sock?
Okay, I'm
Or
not talking
because
about captive. I'm talking to normal human being, everyday life. Why are you talking about captive? Get me the verse about normal interactions to everyday. There's no captive right now. Why? Captive don't exist. I don't know why you're giving me a verse about captive. Talk to me. Give me the context between
How old
normal
are you?
everyday life.
Sorry, how old
woman
are
and
you?
man. Huh?
How old are you? Over 20, under 20?
Yeah, over 20.
Over 20. And I am assuming that you are British. And I am already disappointed as a British person. And you think that's funny? You have zero problem that your prophet is telling you can have sex with married woman in front of their husband.
I never said that.
I just read it to you. Your
But I'm-
prophet
but I'm
said,
not talking
and then
about
your
that verse.
prophet said, this is what Allah says. And then
we
he
came-
goes
we wanna
on,
talk about
he goes
prostitution.
on, and then he says,
Yeah.
you have sex with them, and then you pay for it. You pay for the pleasure you receive. And it goes, sorry?
You keep talking about captives. I'm not talking about
It's in
captives.
Islam.
It's not a situation which is
It's in Islam.
which is applicable right
It's in
now.
Islam. It happened in the time of Muhammad.
Yeah, that Muhammad, no.
Sorry?
Tell me about situation
Someone
now.
had sex next to their wives.
So people, there were women and their husband were with them. Muslim men didn't want to have sex with them because their husbands were there. They thought, oh, this is just ugly. Allah and Muhammad says, no, you can have sex with them while their husband is
Where are
there.
you getting this information from?
Sorry?
Where are you getting this information from?
So Abu Dawud 2150 for the background of Surah 424.
I've never heard of it.
I'm sorry you never heard of it.
Never
And
heard.
in that case, welcome to Speaker's Corner. You heard something new.